We are on a journey
to review
every e-girl
on www.egirl.gg.
さあみんな一緒にスケベが大好き行こう元気出して
Hello?
Hey.
What's up?
So, tell me about yourself.
College student?
Any hobbies?
Sometimes I paint.
For Jade, we didn't really have a proper introduction, but they just joined in randomly.
No, it's not a fucking joke.
It's like you never played CSGO before, the community's toxic.
Yeah, bro.
On their e-girl profile, only one picture is shown, which makes it very difficult to get off to. There's no other pose I can use to determine if I want to spend my money on her. Looking only at the one photo though, she is sort of attractive, but not at a model level.
So my first impression I had on this e-girl was the photo on their profile. I give them a mediocre on the look scale, and I don't see myself simping for Ratu in the future.
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh, that's so hot.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were a 12-year-old boy.
That's so cool, dude.
Her voice isn't the usual high-pitched girl voice you'd expect. In fact, it's more deeper than I planned it to be. Her voice definitely doesn't match her face, and if it weren't for the photo, I would think I was talking to a black person. So since I didn't see the picture until afterwards, I was forced to hold my tongue throughout the whole match.
How'd you two meet?
Their voice was enjoyable to listen to. The tone at some points was a bit annoying, but the voice itself was nice. It's understandable how someone can mistake it for a 12-year-old boy though.
Nice.
I almost died by a fucking girl.
What the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
No.
I do not like this type of personality. She takes everything too seriously and is not fun to have around. Instead of agreeing with you, she tells you what to do and what not to do. It seems like if you act like a fool for too long, she gets mad and barely talks for the rest of the time.
Thanks for the auto, he said. Greg, please don't buy autos anymore.
Okay, I'll try.
Personality-wise, it was awful. Was not funny at all. Criticized me and Greg for buying a specific gun in the game, and was not able to keep their cool throughout the whole game. They're egotistical and treated me like a peasant.
Relax.
Calm the fuck down, Hershey.
Oh my god.
For Silver 4, her aim and her tactics is sort of bad. We had a team filled with Silver 1s, yet she barely even top fragged. You would expect someone at her rank to absolutely dominate, but in this case, it turns out she was the one being carried.
Guys, 68 is griefing.
Don't worry, I killed them for you.
The best aspect about Ratu would have to be the gameplay. They did not cooperate with my team killing though, but I guess they got kills.
Don't do
Don't do it!
No!
Stop! We can't do that!
Oh fuck! The game is about to start! What are we gonna do?
I did not enjoy talking with her, so I avoided it at all costs, since she would only put me down or tell me what to do or say. I have never felt so happy for anyone to leave the call than this person. I could not fucking wait until she was gone, and when she finally left, it felt as if a weight was lifted off my shoulders.
Beat was just.
Why are you buying an auto sniper?
Did the massive jump
Yeah, wait a minute.
right when we spawned.
The enjoyment of the game though was appalling. She should be carrying because she's Silver Elite and was criticizing me a lot about my skill. I didn't pay hard-earned money to get taught how to play, but to have fun actually. And she belittled me many times throughout the game. She gave more attention to Greg in 68, who did not pay at all for the service, and agreed that Greg was better than me.
Do not waste your time on this person. If you pay, you might as well be burning your $2. Overall score, 2 out of 10. Horrible.
Overall, I give Ratu a 3 out of 10. I recommend buying her out of pity or when you need an extra player to play with you. Or if you do not want to have a good time.
My little pony, my little pony. Ah, my little pony.
At first glance, her face is mediocre until you see the other 3 photos. The last 2 photos are of somewhat sexually stimulating parts of the body, making this candidate an easy pick. All pictures are taken in her room with a poor camera, making me feel as if I can really relate to this person on a personal scale and not from a professional standpoint.
My impression on Jade's looks were average. She was better looking than Ratu, but not great. Her first photo was the best, but the others weren't too good, and I feel as if she was not even trying.
A personal question that might hurt your feelings.
Okay.
Why do you sound like that?
Oh, why do you sound like that?
Maybe because I'm a pussy, bro.
Her voice is definitely what you expect the average girl to sound like, but in a way, it goes beyond the usual standards. The high medium pitched voice combined with personality makes for a great time. And not once have I ever felt like not listening to her angelic voice. Just her sound alone is worth the price, or even plus ultra.
What did she say? 69, 69, 69.
What? Oh, don't.
Her voice was very happy, and I like that. It was better than Ratu's as well, and I can really sense the personality, but you can tell just by their voice, they were having a good time.
I actually felt like I could relate to Jade at some point.
Oh, you play League?
Yeah.
I fucking hate League, bro.
Same. No, I fucking hate League too.
Since we had so much in common and a similar sense of humor. If I could, I'd trade her in for Hirschman any day. She did stop me though, if it felt like I was going too far. This shows even she has a limit to how crude one's humor can be. Though near the end of the match, when we really started losing, she started to switch up, almost like you never paid for her. She was self-promoting and changed personalities from her usual self and acted serious and similar to Ratu. I did not like this at all, and for that I'm disappointed to feel like I've been just used for my money.
Are you gonna come all over their bed?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Their personality was good, I'd say. They were kind of funny, but not to the point of me laughing, but they definitely were a lot better than Ratu.
She wasn't the best, since she did die a bunch, but considering she is Silver 1, it didn't make her the worst either. She never bottom fragged or top fragged, but I was too amused by her voice and humor to even care. If you're looking for a gal to carry you, this should not be your first pick.
They weren't really good at the game, but that's what you gotta expect when you order Silver 1. And to me, gameplay doesn't really matter.
What are you doing?
Advertising.
I really enjoyed talking with her. She is so funny, and that mixed with her voice results in a splendid time. She would be perfect, except for the fact that it felt like she betrayed me at the end. For a moment, I actually thought I could have a future with this girl, until she brought up her boyfriend and started to get serious with me.
When you,
I already have a chowder.
calendar? I could be calendar. No,
No, I have a chowder.
you have a calendar. Oh, I understand.
The enjoyment level for me was very poor. She chose sides very fast, picking Greg as the obvious favorite.
I just.
Wait a minute, he bought 2 egro.
Yeah, he bought both of us, dude.
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
She never tried to talk to me and even talked over me just to talk to Greg. Since I was the one buying, this matters a lot to me because I should be getting that treatment they give Greg. I find this very unfair, and this is why I had a terrible time in this game. I'd carry the team if it wasn't for 68, though. It's all 68's fault! I'm just trying to have fun too, but we can't all have fun, huh?
If you want to just chat and try at the game, then this should be your first pick. But if you don't like carrying or being serious, then I do not recommend. Overall score, 8 out of 10. Very good.
Overall, I give it a 5 out of 10, mostly because of enjoyment. Enjoyment matters the most to me, and I really didn't have a fun time. I hated it. That's why I got myself banned.